You know you when you tell me, say you go day with me to the end of time. You know you when you tell me, say you go day with me to the end of time. Oh no, you broke your promises. What do you gain if a life like this? Pay all your bills and your buy prices. Just wanna know if you know. Why do you lie on this? I gave you my heart and an iPhone. Gave you the stars and the lights on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You owed 20,000 Ghana cedi. Edem, are you thinking about how we are going to pay back this money with interest? You are joking, right? Huh?
Mimi, every business have risks. And this is just one of it. So you better chill.
Navigate to my home radio. You want ideal organization.
The same Bible said, a man must work hard, sweat, and take care of the woman. If a man cannot work and take care of the woman, where is his manhood?
The manhood is in between his legs.
Then he better keep it there. He shouldn't raise it on me.
But Mimi, you are making a mistake. When it comes to marriage, I don't solely rely on the Bible. The days of Abraham and Sarah are over. The Isaacs and the Rebeccas are dead and gone. This is our time. Mimi, this is your marriage, and you are the only person who can fix it.
Fix what? After Edem has wasted that money, what do you expect me to fix? You think 20,000 Ghana cedis is a chicken change? Oh, what happened to the brilliant man I got married to? His dreams and aspirations. I was ready to help build a family with him. But now what? He's jobless. And he has put me in the worst situation ever.
This is your husband we are talking about. Look at Femia here. Do you think she would have been divorced if she had a man like Edem? Mimi, you are making a mistake. We fool around, we sometimes act as if we are okay with our single lives, but deep down within us, we wish we were married like you guys.
Hey, leave me out of your presentation, Miss Counselor. Men are not men because they have dicks. Men are men because they act smart. That's an act of childishness. Do you know what you go through to raise 20,000?
This is a handsome man who has never made his wife jealous. He is helpful at home, romantic and sweet in bed. What is happening now is just a wrong business decision that Mimi and Edem needs to be encouraged on how to face it, rather than allowing this situation to tear them apart.
Money makes a man, my dear. A man who can't create wealth is not man enough. But a man who starts a business with his wife's money and wastes it all is not a man at all.
So what are you insinuating now?
Seriously, you girls are being childish. Mimi, I can't believe you're saying all these things about Edem. Barely a month after losing that money. Wait, is he not the one that secured that job for you in the first place? This guy cooks for you. Have you told Femia here how he cooks for you and all that? How many men would actually do this?
Tell her, my sister.
You know, I've been observing you, and sometimes I wonder how life would have been for Nat if my father had not placed him in that position in the company. As women, it's our duty to help our husbands be the best versions of themselves in our marriage. And so if you're married and your husband is failing, then you're failing too.
Why do you think the wise men said, behind every successful man there is a woman? Mimi, this is your husband. And it's your man in everything. Even if he fails, he's your husband in failure.
Do you think all these successful men we've been seeing around are where they are, if not because of their wives?
Kayla, you and I are two different people. You are a housewife, and I'm a corporate woman. Can you imagine how one wakes up at dawn every day, make money, give it to a man, and spoil it? You will not understand. You can't feel how I feel, trust me. You can't feel my pain. I don't blame you.
Really? Then what am I even doing here?
No! Hey, Kayla. Mimi, shut up over there. Kayla, please sit down.
But seriously, Mimi, You need to retract those words and apologize. You can't look down on Kayla because she chose to be a housewife.
I'm very sorry. You just have no idea what I've been going through all this for. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you know. It's just that the way you always claiming ownership over Edem, I just wish you would support him in all that he does.
See, you're making it seem we don't know what we're talking about. But men are cheats. They don't deserve our heart and money. You either give your heart to a man and keeps your money. When he breaks your heart, you use your money to console yourself. Or you give your money to a man. When you waste it all, you give your heart to another man. But giving this to a man is a suicide mission.
What the hell are you doing here? Hush. Edem, what was it last night? What has not happened in this world before? And why were you staring at me as if you've seen a sudden object falling from the sky? You better take it or leave it. This is my life and this is my body. As long as I'm not sleeping with any man out there, I do with it what pleases me. I'm a woman and I'm free to live my life. Better get a job.
Mimi!
What?
So you didn't wash any of my jeans?
I saw them in the laundry basket. I'm tired.
Mimi, you could have at least washed one. I needed to use it this afternoon. Yo, what's up? You guys make ready. Sharp, 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 sharp. I mean, you know, that's not their culture. Alright, I'll link up after time. I think it's time we'll get a washing machine.
Wow. Excellent idea. Where do we get the money from?
Babe, washing machine is not a luxury. It's now a necessity. And I know you can have it if you put your heart to it.
Edem, you have no feelings for me. Not a little feelings for me. I give money in this house for food. I pay all the bills. You stay in this house doing nothing. And you still expect me to wash your stuffs for you. Edem, and now you're talking about a washing machine. After wasted all that money.
Okay. I get it. All right? I see where all this is coming from. But may I remind you that I didn't waste that money. I lost it. And I can't believe after losing 20K, I'm about to lose my wife.
Edem, don't get on my nerves. Don't push this any further. You have no idea what will happen to us if I start paying for that money from my salary. Don't open that door. Do not open the door. You better go out there and go and look for a job and stop dreaming about building a business in this economy. With this kind of attitude. You know, after paying for tax, get fund levy, and all the taxes, say tax coverage tax, Your business would have been dead. You better go out there and look for a job. And stop lazing around in this house. You think you're a fine boy? Nonsense.
Navigate to my home. Navigate to my home radio.
Is that so?
She sees me like a failure already. But you know, one of these days I'm going to prove Mimi wrong.
I strongly believe in men like you, The failure of one business idea is not necessarily the end of the road.
That's exactly I've been trying to let Mimi understand all this while.
Well, the next business transaction you have, I'm sure you're much more diligent.
It has been a very terrible experience for me. You have no idea. Thanks for being there.
Navigate to my home. Navigate to my home radio. Navigate to my home. Navigate to my home radio. You want ideal organization.
Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to another exciting episode on the Horny Matrimony Chatroom. And today, we are at Luxury Beach Resort on the Aplaku-Kokolobite Road. This is where you find relaxation. I mean, so person will relax your body. Family day out, maybe a more organization, church, a juma, you want to spend a day out. This is where you have to be. Now, you need the CEO of the place, Madam Love. And you know, and come on. Hello.
Baby kissing up my name.
Nice meeting you, Auntie Love. So this is Auntie Love, the CEO of Luxury Beach Resort. And you know, we will go straight now.
Eating my y'all on grace. Trace. Say it. How you love me. The other homie find you do me, but I be ugly.
All right, so as I said earlier, no, Auntie Love here, is the CEO of Luxury Beach Resorts. I walk Kokolobite Road. So, in fact, so weekend relaxation be, and if one family no more year picnic be a mope a nice serene environment. In fact, ubetimi abahase omo restaurants, they have a bar, good food, good customer service. So oni papa ahwe ne yi ama na ni age no oba aha kama epo so aha nice view what ha se ya na mframa afa ho pa. Auntie Love ono e na waje chatroom no esi ne na so. Auntie akwa babiyo me ye nua ye kwhwe series ya ye hwe ya and say mebre ewo na yenhwe from this point won say you are a woman na hwe say Mimi aye adwuma na wama nikunu ohun be ma no or any that much because welusu ne job na wama ne sika say onfanya adwuma na sika no ahye you being a woman so what do ho hye Mimi shoes mo a what do you think she's going through?
Sincerely, Mimi is going through a struggle of being a woman and a man at the same time, which she cannot wear that shoes because the man she's with is not allowing her to wear that shoe. For me, I think for a woman to answer na oba ebe take responsibility of a man, she has to leave her feminine self to a masculine self. Because women were created to be feminine. We are to reproduce. We are not to plant. So when we become planters, reproduction becomes difficult. Because we have to think like men to do the jobs of men. That is why gender equality doesn't make sense to me. So in Mimi's case, she can't handle the issue
in the feminine way. That is why it's like when you watch the series, it's
Yeah.
like it's very rough for
Rough,
her.
yeah.
So the guy has to understand the kind of energy Mimi is using for him to be able to fit in, to be able to get through their challenges.
Wow.
Until then, they would not have an understanding.
Not have an understanding.
They will not be able to come to a compromise. I keep saying that if you want a woman
Yeah.
to play the role
Of a man.
the man has to equally play the role
Of a woman.
Yes. If you do not do that, there will not be balance. Because it's supposed to balance. A woman is supposed to have a feminine energy.
Yeah.
And then a man have a masculine energy.
Energy.
So when a woman gets into her masculine energy, the man is supposed to come to his feminine energy. And it's very simple.
Wow.
And that makes it very... If your wife overworks herself, do the cooking, do the laundry, she'll be satisfied.
Wow.
She will know you are helping and you are appreciating her. Women like to be complimented, and that makes them feel like women. So you do more of the compliments. Her nagging shouldn't be the problem because she is doing something she was not created to do. Women, we like what we hear. That is what makes us women. So he is supposed to tell her what she wants to hear.
So,
like, you are doing well.
Yeah.
I'll do better.
I'll do better.
Not just
common 20,000. You see,
that doesn't make sense, and that would always bring a misunderstanding.
Wow. Okay, Auntie. So from the response or the explanation given right now, can we say that because of this, that is why Mimi is masturbating? Because we saw her masturbating. Is she possessed? Or is because of the explanation you've given, that is why she left her matrimonial bed to go to the washroom to go and masturbate?
Mimi is not possessed. Women are created to be taken care of. Mimi doesn't feel taken care of mentally, emotionally. So she cannot submit to the man who's not taking care of her. So she cannot give herself out in submission to someone who can take care of her.
Wow.
And that is the power of feminism. If you're a woman and you don't dig gold, there is no way you can bring the best out of your man. Women are created to be taken care of. And how are you going to be taken care of if you do not go for the things that are good for you? Why compromise when you can have the best? So go for the best. If you know what you want, you would only take what you are supposed to take. You won't tolerate what you do not want. Every woman is submissive, but every woman cannot submit to every man. Every woman can submit to her kind of man. And anywhere there is love, there is security. And money is the security for women. So if you are not a gold digger, how would you be secured? As a woman, you should dig gold. That doesn't mean you should chase after men who have money. It only means that be a woman who has high values of expansion, because we were created to expand, reproduce whatever your husband gives you. The kind of energy Edem is giving Mimi in the house is what she's giving her back. So she's not possessed.
I'm learning a lot. This is deep.
We bless God.
This is very deep. So let's look at another thing. Now, in society today, women are seen in some way as the disrespect is too much. Here in the series, Mimi made a statement. This is my life. This is my body. I choose to do whatever I want. And in our society today, this is what most men or most people don't want to hear. As a Maya Basso, mama, women empowerment, so what's your take on that? Do you think, say, society and I say over empower a man too much on this feminism thing?
This is a foolish influence of society. And I think if we do not get a solution to this whole women empowerment thing, we will end up raising foolish children. Because at the end of the day, what is empowerment? How do women understand empowerment? It has been proven by time that women can study and then become doctors, and even to the extent of become rulers of cities and stuff. That doesn't change the fact that a man is the head and the woman is the helper. Being a helper to somebody means you have more insight than the person has. So why would I raise a child, a boy child? He grows to become a president of a country. Then I start fighting the boy's child for power, whilst I am the one who empowered the person. So what is empowerment? We have the power. We women have the power. And we are raising men to be the kind of men they are. Because it is in our feminine state that we are most strong and influential. So trying to overpower or be better than a man makes you a loser.
Doesn't make sense.
It makes you a loser as a woman. You've lost your sense of a womanhood. If you are with a man who doesn't have money and you know you can submit to the man, leave the man alone and go for somebody who you can submit to, so that you can be a feminine and then grow in your pace. But you not getting the right person to submit to will only mislead you, and your empowerment means foolishness to me in person. Because what are you empowering? Society? With what kind of influence? Disrespect? So what if you are in your feminine state and you empower the generation after us to be good women, to be understanding, to be able to do their right as a woman, to be helpful women? Is that not more powerful than being a disrespectful woman because you have more than a man?
Wow. So in our feminism state, in our womanhood, that is where we even empower more. My women, we are learning a lot. And let's look at something here. Now, as you said, Mimi is fighting with two identities. Like, she is a masculine and a feminine as well now in her home. And because of the treatment and other stuff going on, and Edem too is not helping, we are seeing Mimi's friend in the house alone with Edem. Mimi is not around. Do you think it's safe?
It's not safe because she was in a feminine energy. She was trying to bring out the man in Edem. She was telling him that one failure does not mean that's the end of the world. You need to try again. And she believes the next time he tries again, he will do better. So she's trying to play the role Mimi is supposed to play. So the fact that she's playing that role is a threat to Mimi's marriage. You see, do you know that? Have you realized that guys like their mothers a lot?
Yes.
It's not because of anything, because guys like to be pampered. That is what brings out their masculinity. When you are kind to a guy, he tends to protect you.
Exactly.
He doesn't leave you alone. So if Mimi cannot bring out the love in the husband, and trust me, submission is the only way your husband can love you. That is the only time you look beautiful. That's the only time you look attractive. If you don't submit, you can. So now Mimi's friend in the house is more beautiful than Mimi will ever be to her husband.
What kind of a woman are you? Auntie, we've learned a lot.
We thank God.
All right, viewers. So far, so soon, this is where we are drawing the curtains today. So I'll be looking forward to read your comments and then share for others to also listen and watch this wisdom that we've got from Auntie Love. Then this is where we end the show today. My name, as always, is Oba Amwawa. I'll see you again on the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Baby says she wants carnation. Baby testing up my nation. Baby conceives these thoughts. How they comes on your face. Banging that beastie boys. Banging all your place. Baby, you don't need these toys. Eating my all on grace. Trace, say it, how you love me. The other homie find you do me, but